Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we are playing Lost Ruins of Arnak.
We are. This is the new big Euro game from CGE. It is an amazing publisher and we are lucky enough to have one of the advanced copies of this game. And we are going to play it now. We have played it so far. I played it 4 times so far. You played it 3 times.
Yes.
And today we're doing a full playthrough of the 2-player game and a small review at the end. So if you not want to watch how we play the game, or rather you've seen somebody else play the game, then just go to the end and you'll see our review for it. But the main part of this video is going to be the playthrough, and that's like the most important thing to see if you will like the game.
Yes.
So we are very excited to be able to bring you this. First of all, I have to say, I have never won this game. You have won every time we played, and usually you win on playthroughs on this channel. So this time, I'm going to try to win.
Yes, good luck with that.
I already have I played this. We have played this only in the last few days since we had the game, and I've gotten maybe a bit thicker skin. So if you saw the alma mater video and you're like, oh, Johannes is whining so much about not winning, I will try not to be such a whiner in this one.
Yeah, you whined enough when we played it the last time.
So, okay, we are playing Lost Ruins of Arnak today. First of all, we're going to do like a brief overview, not going to do the whole rules, of course, as we don't do that.
That's your job.
Other people do that, we don't. So, first of all, as you see here on the table, we have decided to not have this. It's a very nice supply board, and the reason that we don't have it, you might see, because we would rather have the board placed this way so that you can see it, not sideways. When you play it, it doesn't really matter, but we wanted to have it on video because it looks better. So we have all the resources and the piles of different sites and the assistants on top there. Otherwise, also we have outside of the frame up here, we have some draw decks and discard piles, and that is basically what you're not seeing. So the most important things are here, the actual board with everything on it, the card rows, and all the different sites we can go to. So in Lost Ruins of Arnak, we are an expedition to Arnak. This is a mythical country. It kind of reminds me of a King Kong, where they go to this mythical island and they find dinosaurs and all of these mythical beings that we also might face in this game. So we are going to be the best explorers in this game, trying to rack up the most points and have the best expedition and find the Lost Ruins of Arnak. So it sounds like it's it could have been like a storytelling co-op game, but it is a competitive Euro game. Has a nice team. We're going to talk more about that later. So very briefly, what you're doing in this game. This game is basically a mix of a deck builder and a worker placement game. So we have these two workers. I don't know if they're probably not called workers, but I'm going to call them workers because my brain works that way. So we are going to use these workers to go to these are the campsites at the beginning where we set up our camp, and later we can explore these different places of the island to find more resources that we can spend doing better things. We can also move on this research track here, which will give us points and different benefits throughout the game. If we come all the way up here to the cavern, basically here you can find some cave paintings, which gives you points. The better cave paintings you find, it means pay resources to get points if you come all the way to the top. So that's like if you do that as a main strategy to go and try to get those. It's also a deck builder, as we said, or as I said. Up here we have a lot of items and we have 1 artifact. This is the moon staff. This is going to move. So this is the round counter. So there's 5 rounds in the game. And when we move this after the first round like this, then it's going to be 2 artifacts and 4 items, and then it's going to be 3 and 3 and so on. So the farther we come into the game, the easier it is to find artifacts and the harder it is to find items, which is a pretty neat mechanism as well. Is there anything I need to add?
No, I think that is it.
Yeah, so basically it's a micro-turn game. So on my turn I'm going to do 1 main action, which usually is a pretty small action, and then I can do any free actions, which has this lightning symbol. So let's see, for example, this card has a lightning symbol. So if I play this, I get a compass. That's not my main action, so it's not my whole turn to do that. I can also then do one of the main actions in the game.
Multi-use cards is kind of important.
So yeah, I can show another card here. It's the same one. We have this card here. It has a free action which gives you a compass. It also has a travel cost, which here is the boat. So for example, if I want to go and explore this place, I would have to pay 3 compass and a boat. So that is one of the things that's basically the multi-use cards. All the cards are different. They can have a boat, a car, or a plane, or a foot. Which the fair cards.
Boot.
Well, a boot, yeah, not a
Boot.
foot. Not a foot. That's like it's like a Sherlock Holmes. The game is a foot.
The game is a boot.
The game is a boot. So here, that's Rodin Smith saying that. So here you have the negative point, which is basically it's just negative point, but it gives you some travel that you can use.
Yes.
And that is everything I feel like I need to go into. So we're going to do one-on-one action. We're going to go and explain the actions when we do them in the beginning. And then less and less probably as we go on, because you will probably understand it, because the rules, you might not understand every nuance of the rules, because this isn't a rules teach video, but you will understand how the game feels to play, which is what we want to do. So we hope you enjoyed the video. That is the
goal.
Let us know in the comments if you like our playthroughs now. We're having a lot of fun making them. And this is going to be a fun one. So we are going to shuffle our cards. We have already decided that you are going to be the first player.
Yes.
So you're starting with 2 coins, and I'm starting with a coin and a compass.
Oh, okay. So we're starting with 5 cards, and we 6 total, and a hand of 5. So what I want to start with doing, like in every engine builder game, it feels like you can do so little in the beginning, and then it's just like you really get to do a lot in the end.
Yes, this is one of those games where I always forget that I will be able to do something. So the first round, you're probably like in 3-4 minutes, you're gonna hear me say like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do anything in this game," even though I'm saying this now, because I always forget at the start of these games that you're actually gonna be able to do something.
Yes.
So. I don't know if I said it, but everything here it's an advanced copy, so everything here is kind of almost prototype components. The artwork is finished, almost everything is finished, but these resources are 3D printed and all of that. So
look at those.
These aren't like finished components.
Yes. So I'm going to spend one of my, I'm playing down here, one of my 5 precious cards to take a coin, and I'm going to use those 3 coins in total to grab the chronometer. So what's interesting is that now that I've bought this card, this don't go into my Discord pile or anything. It goes directly into my draw pile. So I'm sure when I need to draw it the next time.
Yeah, so it's a pretty interesting deck mechanism. We're going to come to that at the end of the round. But as you said, like there really isn't a draw deck or a discard pile in this game.
I like that mechanism.
So okay, so what am I?
Or a feature.
What
I don't know.
am I supposed to do? Don't show me your cards.
I'm trying to show it into the camera, but not to you.
When I go here to one of these sides, I have to pay 1 foot. It's a boot. I have to pay a boot, and then I can just play 1 fair card, so I will be able to pay the travel cost. I place my worker, and I'm going to try to place them like this, and I get 2 compasses.
Okay, what do I need down there? Because I might want to move on the resource track.
We're going to try to get up here as fast as possible, so my hand is... I usually have in my hand here, but this board is big, so I'm going to try to not have my hand
How do I get, like, blue things? I get it there.
Arrowheads. We decided to try to say the actual names of things.
Yes.
You remember...
Arrowheads, jewels, papyrus, right?
Tablets.
I had to.
That's a reference to Tekenu. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it now. The link will be up here.
Maybe I wanted to go where you went. I can't do that now, so it's too late.
Because with 2 players, these are blocks, so there's only 1 space for each.
So I want to go there and take 2 coins.
Coolio. So these are basically very basic actions. And you only have 2 workers, and it's the whole round, and you only have 5 cards. It's the whole round. If you don't get to
do stuff.
Get some other things. Okay,
get some other things.
I would think I would like to buy a card. And then like the big question is, do I want to get the axe or do I want to get the ostrich?
Yeah, that is was my question too.
So the big, those are very opposite. Do I want to go for thinning my deck?
Yeah.
Or do I want to go for drawing more cards?
Yeah.
So the positive thing about thinning the deck is that you will be able to... I don't know if there's going to be more cards that make me... or more things that makes me do that. But I think, it hasn't netted me a win yet, but I'm very much a fan of drawing cards in these kind of games.
Yeah.
And this isn't just draw a card. It's draw a card, and then you also get to place a dude with a discount.
Yeah, and in itself, it's a double move.
Yeah, that's true. So I think that's a pretty good card. So I'm going to go paying 2 funding cards.
And 1 coin.
Oh, well, yeah, it's okay.
It's
Isn't it?
okay?
Yeah, it's okay. And 1 coin, so that is
You
3
don't get
coins.
to do that much first turn anyways.
No, that's true. I am always gonna forget that
You're playing an engine builder.
I'm playing...
An engine builder.
Yes, your turn.
An engine builder.
An engine builder.
Okay, so you have 3 compasses, so you're probably going to...
Isn't that like the...
Compass I.
I don't think it is.
So you're probably... I'm trying to look over there.
Yes, and I know.
Okay, so I am going to go over here and just secure myself the arrowhead.
Okay, so we're going to explain this a bit more when soon was probably soon going to do that action.
What?
I think
no,
then
I
am going to try to explore a place.
Yeah.
So what I want to explore, I have a boat. So that means I can explore one of these because I have 3 compass eye. I know it doesn't name that, but yeah. And I can get one of these bonuses.
We're trying to use the real names for the things.
Okay, compasses.
Compass eye.
Okay, so this doesn't give me anything, this doesn't give me anything. So I can either have a tablet or a compass. I think I'm going to, so early in the game, go for a compass because it's going to make me possibly... So this is an idol, which I get basically 3 points for exploring this place. And I get that bonus, and also this...
So you're paying me 2 compasses then?
Oh yeah, because I will get one back.
You will get one back.
I would have had to have 3.
Yes.
I couldn't like pay 2 because I got one.
Yes, or else I would have done that like ages ago.
And then we get to draw a...
That one, right?
Yeah, so this is just random. You're going to flip it. So
that was better than the things that I did.
Of each of these. But then also it's going to be an arrowhead and a tablet.
Thank you.
It's going to be a guardian. So now I'm going to meet a monster, and I can attack it if I have the things I need. Ooh, I kind of actually have. Oh, I had to play the card to do that.
To go there.
So how this works is that on my next turn or any turn when my character is here, I can pay this. So this is discard a card from your hand. I can then pay a compass and an arrowhead. And I will get this. This will net me 2 things. It will net me a ability. This like a one-time ability use. Most of the times it's travel. Here it's an instant or a free action which gives me draw a card. And then when I flip it, or if I don't use it, it's worth 5 points at the end of the game. So it's a good way to get points. Like it's one of the strategies basically is to do that.
And that one matched very good with what you're already going to...
It's very nice for me to feel luck in a game because I usually don't. So this feels good. I'm like, I'm in a good mood.
Okay, so I'm going to use this exploration to, and this arrowhead, like compass and arrowhead, to move my... what is this?
This is a magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass to move up here, and then I get 1 money as a bonus for going up on the research track.
It's a research track, yeah. So how this works is that you have all these costs that you have to move up on, and if you're over here, you can move on any one of these that you want, and you always have to move with your magnifying glass first. Because you have to see something before you can write it down. I like that thematic rule.
I like that.
Like, I'm usually not a big use on like thematic rules to make you remember rules, but this will make me remember that rule forever. You will not never forget that rule because it makes logical sense.
Yes.
That is your turn.
That is my turn.
I feel like because if I don't take this, then if I want to take it later, I will have to go there again, and then I can take it, and you can also go there and take it from me.
And if it's there in the end of the turn, you get a fear. That is a one of these boots in your hand.
And it's a fair card with a negative point. So
it is.
Clutters up your deck. So I'm going to discard this fair card.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pay a compass.
Yep.
And a arrowhead. And I'm going to grab this, or at least try to grab it. I'm going to place it over here, and then I can, on my turn, I can use it to draw a card.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not going to do it now.
So that's you.
That's me.
So I don't have a lot to do.
You do have 3 coins.
Yeah, so I'm going to just take a compass, and I'm going to use 2 of them to get the axe.
Why did you play the fair card?
And I just can't use it. Sorry,
okay,
that was unclear.
Yeah,
I agree. But
at the end of the round, when you pause, you can throw away cards.
So I still have it in my hand.
Yeah, I just want to do it correctly.
I just jumble along, you know.
Okay. And it's my turn.
I wanted that.
I am gonna say pause because I could draw a card, but that's not gonna help me. So it's just gonna make the next round, or possibly I could draw a card because I know what it is. But then would I rather have it next round? I think I'd rather spare it for some time, and I really need to draw that next card.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm done. Pause.
I have 1 coin left. I'm looking to those dirty boots over there.
Yeah, you got a dirty boot. Not dirty boots, dirty boots. Did you say dirty as well?
No, you,
oh yeah.
you
I just
said
heard.
dirty
Oh,
boots.
it's a great item called the dirty boots.
It's not a very good card in itself, especially now when we're playing with only 2 players, because these are blocked and that is the higher cost that I could actually use that on. But it has 2 cars. What is it called?
Yeah,
Jeeps, Rovers. You know,
it's a Jeep, but it's a car.
Jeep. Yeah. So I think I'm going to get that.
That sounds great.
I'm regretting my decisions already. And then I'm done, so I'm just discarding my fair card.
I'm going to say pause. So what happens at the end of the round is that we're going to take these back. If there was still a guardian here, then I would have to take a fair card. And now this is a pretty neat part of this. This is very different. I've never seen this in deck building before. So you're going to take all the cards we used. We're going to shuffle them. So there's no discard pile, as I said. These aren't going to the discard pile, and then when you're empty, you're going to shuffle it. No. These are going to get... No, not that way. Not here. We're going to shuffle these cards as well as we can. See, I'm the magician. You can see that in my way of shuffling
because
cards.
you're trying to trick me into thinking that you're actually shuffling them.
No,
that is how you're going to win today. You can't do it like honest. You have to cheat.
And then we actually take this card and put them at the bottom of the deck.
And then we draw. Right?
No, then we discard.
Oh, that first.
We exile this card and this card. And
the ones closest to the moon staff.
Yes.
And then we refill.
Draw those. And then we are ready for round 2. Okay, so we start by drawing 5 new cards. So now at least I know I'm drawing that 1 card I bought. You bought 2 cards, right?
I bought 3 cards.
3 cards,
yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's good to, because there are a lot of cheap cards. So I don't know if that is going to...
You'll be getting good cards.
I am getting good cards.
Okay.
And it's you now, so you're going to get the clock.
Oh yeah.
Or alarm clock.
The clock of starting. I am...
Clock of starting.
Gonna go and grab 2 coins.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to put it down. Thank you. Your turn.
Okay.
So very quick turns. I'm a big fan of micro turns, like turns that go pretty quickly.
What do
Later in the game,
I
it's going to be a
do?
bit
What
slower
do I
because
wanna
the
do?
timing here is very important. In the beginning, not that much, but later might be very important.
I think... What do I need to move up there? I need a red. Okay, so I will try to get some more compasses this turn. So I'm going here and taking 2 of them with my boot.
With my boot.
And I'm done.
So I have this. Oh, I did a boo-boo.
You did a boo-boo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. I'm changing my strategy now.
Yeah, I was stupid.
Because I see that I can do this instead. No, I can't.
No!
No, not here.
Okay, so that means I will have to...
No, I can do that.
Then I will have to do that, which I'm not a big fan of. At all. I could do that.
Is that the thing to do?
No, I can't. Oh, wow. And I just said like, oh, the timing isn't so important, and I just take a big mistake. And
You're saying that timing is important, like right now, because it's in the beginning of the game? Yeah, that is a lie.
So yeah, we're gonna start this game over, so I might have a chance to win.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
That might be my only chance of winning. Like after we done a game, I said that we're gonna do it again until I win. But it's too much work.
Oh, it's
that was really bad. Because
everything can change now. So.
I forgot what my card was. I have how many cards do I have left? I had 2, so that is one of those, and a fair.
4, right?
Yeah, because you have many cards of good.
I have
so you
many
you have good
cards
effects
of good.
now, and I have bad effects.
You have cards of bad.
Okay, I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do now, because I can do that, but that is not good.
I kind of have a strategy, but I think it's flawed. No, it's not. I just remembered that I've already used this guy. So that means that, because these multi-use cards things, mechanisms, are very interesting, because now I want to use one of my cards for the ability and not for the travel. And now I had to make a decision. What is the most important for me? But it's Johannes' turn, so I'm just really making conversation.
With nobody!
This is a monologue.
This is a monologue. Okay, so the big trouble in Little China is, or in Arnak, is that I am kind of stuck because I forgot what card I have and now I cannot. I'm so sorry. Like there is. Oh, I can use this. Might that be worth it? I think it is. So I have this ability here. So I'm going to do this.
Yes, so
it's a free action. So basically I spend a point on that. So I am going to get a coin and a compass.
Okay.
I'm usually a big spender of those, and that loses me points. So when I lose, it's usually because of that. So, because I'm bad. Okay, so that's my free action, or that's one free action.
Yes.
And that means I am also going to do a actual action. And I think what I'm going to do is to do... Why did I do that?
I remember now.
I remember now.
You remember?
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And draw a card.
Yes.
And then I'm going to play these two as free actions and pay this.
Yep.
To be able to move somewhere.
And which one of these rover is the
Is it a rover?
I don't know.
A rover that's kind of on Mars, the Mars rover.
That is true.
I mean,
I feel like
Mars.
this is on rover.
It's a Jeep.
Jeep.
I'm pretty sure it's a Jeep. But it's a car. We're just going to call it a car because that's correct anyways. So do I want a coin? Then I have many coins. I think I want to grab a coin actually. I'm going to take this.
Yes.
And
what do I coin?
Oh yeah, I get the coin. I was like, where did I get that? And we have to draw stuff.
Yep, stuff coming up.
Stuff is coming up.
Okay,
I draw a card. Oh, that's.
And you get a arrowhead and arrowhead.
And what is that dude need? Oh, it's an arrowhead.
That is like crazy lucky. Good for you. Okay, so when I'm doing that, like moments later, I'm going to get like an impossible dude that costs all the money that I don't have. I'm pretty sure of that.
Because this is one of the luck-based things of the game. We are going to talk about the luck later. You know that I'm not a huge fan of luck, but I'm not going to say what I think about luck here yet.
I am going to use my 3 compasses.
Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing as I'm doing.
Nope, I'm going to buy this
I'm already forgetting the artifacts.
And the cool thing about artifacts, you guys, is that I can use this right away when I buy it, and then I can use it for free. When I draw it later, then I have to use a papyrus. No, just kidding. A tablet to use the ability. Yeah. So this card lets me research with a discount of a jewel.
Oh, that's good.
And that is a free research for me. Baby. Okay.
And you also get to exile a card.
Yes, I do. And I get a compass for getting that over there.
Yeah,
so I'm
there's
exiling
here every time you move up with either the magnifying glass or the journal.
So I exile a fair card.
Okay, do you want to refill the artifact roll?
Yes, I can do that. I could also use it as a plane if I wanted. And this one don't go underneath my deck. So this gets shuffled up with all the cards that I use this round.
Okay.
And that's me.
That is you. So this is not a very good card for me now because I don't have... I'm a huge fan of drawing cards. But the problem, if you draw cards and you really don't have cards to draw, it's not going to be a very good action.
If you're drawing just fair cards, I feel like that is not very good.
I am going to pay 4 coins for the aeroplane, which is a very nice card.
That is a great card.
It's basically you get to place a dude and you basically get 1 free travel. And you also, if you discover a new site, you get 2 of a discount in... compasses.
Nice.
That's my turn. I'm okay. Here.
So it's me.
Oh, the revolver is nice as well. Every card is good. That's one of the things. Like every card is
awesome.
Every card is pretty awesome, but in its own way.
Yes.
It's like human beings.
Okay, so I am going to have a coin and a compass
as a free action. Oh yeah, because you can pause if you want. You can pause to take 2 compasses instead.
But I don't want to pause. I want to do
actually.
something now.
Okay, you can do something now. It's okay.
I don't. Yeah, it's better, but I want to do something now. I'm too impatient. No, wait. I should probably do.
Should probably pause.
Yeah, I should probably pause. I'm not doing it. I don't want to pause just yet.
Aha! Oh, I mean, brr.
Are you freezing? Brr.
Brr. Brr. It's like the mix of brr and yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
It's me. How?
Oh,
You did a
this
free
is
action.
a free action.
This
Sorry.
is a free action.
Then I'm doing a new free action.
And it's still you because it's only
And
free
it's still
action.
me. And I'm doing a new free... No, it's
it's not.
cost thing. I'm getting a compass.
Oh, you
and
are going
I'm
for exiling all your
exiling
cards.
this because my fear thing, my fear card is the word for it. It's in there, so I can't exile this.
My fear card is the word for it. So I have to remember to keep this card. What do I want to do? Because I don't have too much stuff to do.
This was a mistake. I know
don't
that
have
now,
any more dudes,
but
so
it's too late.
I know I'm getting that feeling. Of I'm not gonna get anything done in this game.
Yeah.
Like look at this big research track. I haven't started it. I haven't started it yet. But wow, I can actually now draw the card I just played. But I don't have any dudes to play, so that would be stupid. So I'm not gonna do that. I am.
Yeah, I would wait.
So what can I do really? I have no more dudes. I really...
Do you want to kill off that guy?
So I'm just going to do that now and think about what I want to do later. So I'm going to pay the boat and the arrowhead and I'm going to place these over
Okay,
here.
that is good. That is good. So
I know, that was very good.
What do I want to do? Oh, I know. I want to play my sturdy boots. And I'm going to pay these 3 compasses. Oh, missed. And where do I want to go? Where do I want to go?
But what are you doing now?
I'm doing this. Okay, so, sorry. I'm paying this as a travel cost.
So you're not playing the item, yeah. So you're not doing the play the card. You are
nope, this one.
So yeah, so that was kind of confusing for me and for the viewers probably.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna play the card. You're gonna do a explore a new site.
Yes, with my sturdy boots. I'm wearing them while I explore. That is correct. I think I want a papyrus.
It's still tablet.
Could you fetch me a tablet?
Does this look like papyrus?
It kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay, so what is here?
Well,
I get a fear card. And another... Oh, there were 2 big, kind of, to be placed like that.
But you can just put it down like this.
Yeah, I could.
And then you get a... Oh, or just the way I did it.
Oh, okay. That is better.
So you can actually see the action. So you get the 2 best things. Or
the best things.
And then it's my turn again.
And I just want to see what
you
monster
need to
I
find
have. So this is not working.
No, it's fine. He can lay down like this.
He can lay down. Okay, so I can't have this guy.
And my turn?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything more, so I'm just gonna grab a coin. Thank you.
There you go.
Like I don't have resources to do things. I don't have dudes. I don't have cards. So that means I am gonna say pause. Your turn.
So I absolutely needed to pause when I said I don't want to pause because now I really can't do anything with that guy and I'm going to get another fear.
And you have no cards in your hand.
No, I'm not. So that means that either I will have to take a negative point for this and get a arrowhead.
But you still... Oh, you can use
I can use 2 coins
to pay a pilot.
Pay a pilot to drive me over there. I think that it might be worth it. Because that is 5 points and I don't think I'm going back there before you are. And you want to take it. And you might get an arrowhead. Okay, so I'm doing that.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so I got an arrowhead, but I'm paying it.
Yeah.
And also I'm paying the pilot.
So
and then I'm taking that. And I just want to exile this.
Yeah, that makes
right
sense.
away.
When you have fear.
And I'm done.
And you're going to say pause as well?
Yes.
Okay, so we take this back. No one is getting more fear. Then we exile these cards. Already on round 3.
Nope.
We get 2 more artifacts.
Yes.
I'm going to shuffle these cards.
Like that.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
Yes.
Okay, so shuffling your cards.
Oh yeah.
Or do I have to shuffle for you? No, those. You're not going to shuffle those. Are you with us?
I just totally zoned out for a minute.
You just saw the treasure chest like...
Yeah, and I was like unsure how to spell how to pronounce treasure. Treasure chest.
I'm going to place it on the bottom of my deck, which is 1 card. And then we're ready for round 3. Okay, let's draw some more cards.
Yes.
Or 5. 3, 4, 5. So you are allowed to keep cards from round to round, but the game is kind of like saying in the rulebook that you don't do that. Oh, that's a horrible hand. So how am I going to get out of this? I can draw.
Oh, it's me. So give me the clock of starting.
The clock.
You started it.
Give
you
me
told
the
it that.
clock of starting.
You called it that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. Okay. So your turn.
What do I want to do?
I would hopefully hope that you're gonna say pause, so I can do actions and be happy.
So I know how all my starting cards on my hand, which seems like totally useless. So I'm not happy about that. I want to move up here. How can I do that? I need some arrowheads. So I might want to...
Go and grab some arrowheads.
Yes, I want to grab some arrowheads. I don't know what happened. Okay. Is that what I really want to do though? Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, so I'm spending this
as a boat
to move over there.
And we get a talent.
Lay myself down. And
it's my turn.
Get stuff.
So we are playing like the lazier version of the game, or people are sleeping when they come between. I'm gonna go over here and go to sleep. Okay, so what am I gonna be able to do this turn? I could do that, but I wanna be. No, I can't.
How do
I am gonna draw the card first to see if that can help me, or if I'm unlucky. I was something in the middle. And I'm gonna spend a fear to go here and grab.
Wait, Don't you want to do that?
No, I don't.
Oh.
It's a sad face.
Where do you want him to go then?
Oh, that's horrible.
Aww.
I'm sad face.
You didn't get to go to the valley with the...
Look out and get some compasses.
River, yeah.
Okay, so that means I'm just not gonna be...
Oh, the artwork here.
It's amazing.
Ah, it's so good.
That means I'm just not gonna be able to be...
the best.
Greedy. You're simply the best.
Okay. Oh, wait, I needed that compass.
I'm not very happy with what's happening now. So yeah, I'm gonna take back the drawing of the card.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I was just gonna check
you kind of got me there.
I was just gonna check if you were actually paying any attention. So I am gonna spend this to get a compass, and I'm gonna spend the aeroplane, and I am.
So you have 3 compasses in total.
No, I'm not.
Okay, no.
It will work out.
Eventually, timing in this game is crucial.
Boom! Give me 2 compasses.
Okay, so he's going to the valley with the river.
The Valley of the Wings.
I don't know what it
It's
a lookout point.
I don't know why you started trying to giving it a name.
Because you were undecided.
Okay.
Undecided. I don't know. I want to go over there.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the way.
Okay, so it's your turn now. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying my best.
I want to draw a card. How can I draw a card in the best possible? Going over there. But that is not what I wanted to do, though. But is that the best option, anyways? That might be the best, actually. Because I need stuff.
Because I need some stuff that can take me through the night.
Oh, really? Okay, so
The singing has begun.
Yes, it...
If you're new to the channel and you don't understand that, go watch the God Slow Dinosaurs playthrough, because there was a lot of singing in that one.
I'm almost as slow as you right now.
You're more slow, but I have time then to sing and talk about other videos that we have done, so...
Yes,
Promotion.
That is good. Okay, so I really want to move up there, but I want the free...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm waiting on that.
But you have this.
Yes, I did.
And you also have this.
Oh, I do.
And if you have this, you also have this. So you can move a lot.
What am I then waiting for? But I don't have this, though.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I have... Oh, yeah.
You do.
Sorry. I'm doing that.
I'm
this is nothing to think about.
You're supposed to do.
Yes.
So you move up here, and then you get a compass.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
And then it's my turn?
Yeah, that just... I just need you to do turns for me.
So I'm gonna grab 2 compasses. I have 4.
Yeah.
With aeroplane, I have 6.
Oh, that is good.
I'm gonna spend that aeroplane with this car.
Yeah.
And I am gonna move over here.
Good.
So I'm gonna get 1 compass. I have it here because I haven't paid yet.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you 1 instead of 2.
So that is 6 in total, and you're getting 1 back.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I get 1 back. And now I get one of these good places.
Oh, the good place.
I would like to get the... Oh, that's not what I wanted, but it's fine.
That is still good.
It is. I get a guardian. Oh, it's a jumping guardian.
You get all of the easy guardians.
Yeah, if I have a car.
I don't remember what it was in mine. No, it wasn't that hard, but
No.
I got it in the late of my turn.
In the late of your turn.
Which is why I should have paused when I got the chance. You always had the chance. Okay. Yes. So it's me.
Yeah. Oh my god, forgot to sleep.
Oh, he forgot to sleep. So I can move up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same as you could last round.
Yes. But okay, maybe I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I want to do that, but I kind of don't.
But you also want to show the viewers how the assistance works, so you need to move here.
Yeah, I really need to move there. So
it doesn't really matter if you use that now or that later. Like if you get that for free next round, it's the same as using that here or here. It doesn't really matter.
that is true. Okay.
Nothing really matters.
I use this
Boom.
to move up here. Oh, with my book.
With the book.
With my book.
Moving up there, and then you get an assistant. So when you move up here, you get 1 assistant. Do you want some?
Yes.
Yes. So you want to have cheaper cards. So assistants are things you can use once around. And this one isn't a free action, that's an action of buying a card. The other ones usually are free actions of getting some resources and stuff like that.
Okay.
So my turn, I'm not really...
He's not a free action, but yeah, he's an action in itself. That makes sense. When I'm saying it to myself now.
When I'm saying it to myself. I'm not happy. Like, I'm buying so few cards. I'm really going for a not have cards strategy.
Yeah,
and
that is the best strategy.
No, because cards are very good. And this card, for example, would be very good for me because I'm going for a killing guardian strategy.
Yeah.
So it would be better to have that or than to actually do nothing. So, but the thing is, I really want to kill this guardian because those are 5 points and it's a boat. So,
I feel like I can do so little. It's like in the middle of the game, and I feel that I moved so few spaces up.
It feels like this every single time. I feel like the 3 first rounds are really like a build-up.
Yeah.
And then if you play good, the last 2 rounds are going to be like
boom.
something happening. I'm not sure I'm going to play good yet because I have no cards, which is a very big beef. If I don't buy any cards now, it means that all the cards I buy, I will be able to use 1 time if I buy the next round. So it's very, very bad the way I'm playing now. But you're used to it now, so and I'm not mad this time. I'm just having fun because this game, spoiler alert, is very fun.
It's very fun.
I'm gonna pay. I'm sadly didn't have a card, so I'm gonna get a coin.
Yes.
Use a coin and then spend an arrowhead. So I'm paying 2 coins to get the pilot because the pilot can be used. The plane pilot can be used as a car or a boat, and the boat and the plane, the boat and the car can be used as the boots, and also the pilot can be used as a boot.
Yes.
So pilot is basically a joker.
Track. No. Track.
Car. Your turn.
Okay, so you killed him, and
I don't think it's called killing, like overcoming the guardian. I don't think my dude has any way to kill this gigantic frog.
So what do you think you're doing with it? Like keeping it in a little cage?
No, running. And doing some parkour.
Okay.
Parkour.
Parkour. What do I want to do now? I want to... maybe I want to do that. Or maybe I don't. That is also an option. Well, there's many options in this game.
And now you
Being
have
awesome is one of them.
I have 1 card left and I don't have any resources.
I want to go... There, I want to... Track a card. Sorry. Draw a card. I need an arrowhead.
Yeah, and your cards aren't in those.
Yeah, I'm looking. I was looking for the arrowhead.
Did you pay the card?
I did not.
You had to pay the card.
Oh.
Boom.
Is that what I want to do? Maybe.
That's a big question. This is my last card.
Yes. Whatever.
Did you see my last card?
No.
The viewers probably saw it. It's
What is-
very good.
It's a fair card?
It's the best card of them all.
Oh, it is?
One card to rule them all.
What is it?
It's a fair card.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
so...
It's you.
I know, but I don't think I have anything good to do. But I do think...
This is not the card that I wanted, but it's not completely useless.
I'm gonna pay this jewel, but the thing is, it doesn't really help me to pay it now, because maybe... I don't remember if there's any guardians that need jewels. I don't remember. I don't think there is, because
I don't think there is.
Best thing ever. Jewels are best thing ever.
I don't think there is, but might be.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't really get anywhere with 1 coin, so it's not like that's gonna help me anything. So that means I am sadly gonna say pause.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's me, and I have 4 cards left. So
I'm just gonna take a nap.
I'm going to spend my axe, and I'm going to exile this because I don't need it for anything right now.
So you
and
can
I'm going
exile also from the play area.
Yes,
but you didn't have
I've done that previously. So, and I now think that I'm going to take another compass, and I have 3. So I want to... getting too many of those are not that good because you need a lot of papyrus. Tablets to get the stuff that you want, though. But I'm going to spend 3.
Buy the mortar?
No. I'm spending 3 and 4.
Oh, to buy the treasure chest.
Buy the treasure chest.
I don't know why I'm taking it for it, because I don't have anything else to do.
And then I'm getting 1 coin. And I'm getting to draw another card.
We drew a Guardian Ocarina.
Okay,
so you still have 16 cards, and I still have St. Paul's.
So I'm going to spend this to take a compass, and I'm going to pause to take 3 more compasses.
And now comes the problem with this game, is where I feel like I'm doing something good, and then you are doing everything else, and then doing the same things as me, as well as me in the end. That is always my problem with this game.
But you have like 3 of those guardians now. I only have 1.
Yeah, we'll see. You done? You pause? So we are gonna... I'm probably not doing... I'm not doing it in the same order every time. So we're already at the 4th round. Gonna do that and that. I'm gonna take in my dudes.
Do the rainies.
Boom. No fear from me. I still have my fear, so we're gonna shuffle the cards.
I need my dudes as well. They were just sleeping and being lazy over there.
I didn't buy any cards, so I still have.
I only have 1 card, so I know what this is, and all of the other cards.
I have 3 fair, and then buy 2 cards. I bought 2 cards. Okay. Oh, I was like, this half of my deck fair. Very, very bad. So let's just see, like, this isn't a typical deck builder, because the typical deck builders, you get like many cards. You can go for heavy card strategies here.
Yeah, you've done that.
But you can also not do it, like, you don't have to. So, and this goes under here.
Yeah, we were in the situation one time we played when our friend basically narrowed it down to 5 cards, and it just drew them. But you can't draw
any
more.
Cards, yeah,
so
and then you only have 5 cards. So those are very good. It might be good, but it might also be bad. So okay.
Yes.
Ready for our next round. We're drawing 5 cards.
Oh. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that exciting.
No, I'm not happy.
Okay, so it's you that's starting now. Here is the clock of starting.
Okay, so I think like it's the 4th round. I think like I need to continue down my...
You need to up your game.
Thank you. I'm going to continue down my kind of bad wonky strategy. So I think I'm going to play the ostrich.
Oh.
It's going to give me to draw a card. And doesn't that help me? Yeah. So I'm going to, with that car, I'm going to drive to the cap because I'm lazy.
Yes.
And I'm going to grab 2 compasses.
2 compasses.
So you see where this is going. Your turn. I'm like a one-trick pony in this game right now. I'm like,
yeah, you are.
So what I'm going to do? Explore. Research? No. So if you saw the Alma Mater video, I'm basically doing the same strategy. Not going on the research track. Let's see how it works.
Oh, that works out for you.
It's up there if it wasn't already. It might be up there again.
Huh. If I do that...
You will lose.
Shush. If I do that... then it basically is just this.
Oh wow, that is. If I do that,
There
it's
you
basically
go.
just this. If you do this, it's basically just that. And if you don't do this or that, it's basically nothing.
Nothing. I
That's
want
my
to.
new poem. You can buy it for free.
I want some more compasses. But
Yeah.
you've gone to the
Aha!
compass, to the compass place, where
This
where
is
the compasses live. Okay.
Like walking around like, hello, mister, and you're trying to hunt them down. It's a very different movie.
But I can do that. Then I get a compass and both of the things that I need.
Yeah,
That
just
is
what
not
I want
bad.
to hear.
That is actually not that bad.
It does sound really good to be able to do exactly what you
I
want to do.
need to get new compasses in now, like
ASAP.
ASAP.
I just need to do it ASAP.
I can do it that way? No, I can't. I most definitely can't.
I know what I'm supposed to do, so...
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to
hold that thought?
pause and
no,
let me do my
I
action?
don't want to do that. I want to get a compass. I'm using my sturdy boots and I'm going over here because I really need those tablets. Tablets.
Since you have the artifacts.
Yes, yeah. I have 2 artifacts that I need to...
I could buy some artifacts. What does this do? I don't want that. I don't want that. Nope. So I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna grab a... So I have 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna use this boat.
Yep.
So I can go to somewhere with 2 boats.
Oh, I can do that.
I think I'm gonna go here.
Maybe I want to do that.
So I'm gonna go.
You're doing stuff. What am I even doing?
You are probably gonna score points, and I'm gonna get a big side.
Big old friendly giant. No, big friend.
And I get 2 compasses and a jewel.
Yep. And you get a monster over there, Guardian.
Guardian. That needs an arrowhead. I don't have that.
That is a great. That is great news for me for once.
No,
it's me.
Yes.
What I want to do. I want to use the. Is this the way I want things to be, though? Is it? Maybe not, but maybe it is.
I'm having like this problem of...
If I'm going up with my book, I should do it now.
Yeah.
Because getting this like in the last round, that sounds horrible.
I feel like my strategy is not panning out. Like I don't like my strategy.
But I think I should focus on the magnifying glass, maybe. But I should probably do that. But maybe not.
But then again, maybe not.
Then again, but maybe not. I could do that
very
first.
Unhappy with this, really.
Huh. So I want to... Huh.
It's not enough. Like if I kill that and overcome it. I don't know if I kill it. I don't see how I could do that. That's 11 points in a round. That's like 6 to 50 points.
Okay,
which
so
is not enough to win at all. And then I have to get 11 every round, which I'm not. So my strategy is not good enough. So just so you know, don't go for the strategy.
I'm just getting a compass. I don't want to... I don't think... Do I want to exile something?
I don't know. Up to you.
Because that is a point if I exile my sturdy boots. Might not that be that good. No, I'm not exiling anything.
Okay, because you don't have to. So I'm really not sure what I should do because all the artifacts out there are very expensive. Do I want to start moving on this because it's very hard? There's really no good way to get many arrowheads because like you need arrowheads. You need arrowheads and also arrowheads to take this. So
all the arrowheads.
You get the points here, but also you get the compasses, so that is good. Oh, this is no good for me.
Ho.
I'm probably, because it's going to be 3-4 points, but then basically... Oh, no, I've set myself in a really bad position, as usual. if you should probably make like somebody should make like a stats on how often I win. Never. I think I won maybe one of the playthroughs we've done so far.
That is a great question, but that is like the most recent ones because we've done some playthroughs in the when we were in quarantine. We made a few playthroughs,
some live ones.
And then it was like more 50-50. I feel like I don't remember.
Thank you for making me feel better.
Thank you.
My
brain is like. When we're getting so into the game in the last few rounds, my brain is just like calculating all the time what order I need to do this in. Because I need stuff and then I get something back and then I need it from something new.
How stupid am I?
Very stupid.
I'm gonna pay one of these and move this up here, get a coin.
Oh, because you needed a coin or?
No, but the fact is I can do it again. I can move this and get a dude. Maybe I can help me.
No.
I don't know if it can, but it might help.
A dude can help you.
Dude will always help you when you are all alone.
I'm not sure if that is...
Dude will always help you when you're sitting on a cow.
On a what?
On a cow.
On a cone? I thought
The cones of Denshire!
Okay, so I'm going to use my chronometer.
Chronometer, yeah.
Chronometer. And 6... I'm using it as a to
So you're not doing that. You are gonna.
I have it with me.
So you're gonna.
I'm going to explore.
Explore.
I really want to go over here, but I can't because I have boats. So I need to go over there.
Yeah.
So do I want to exile things now? Maybe. No, I don't.
It would be strange if you didn't want it for like 2 minutes ago. Now you're like, now I want to.
Yeah, maybe I want to now. Yes.
So you can get 2 more of those.
Yeah.
And you need to place a dude. That would be a good start.
He's sleeping over there. And I get this. Up this place.
Oh, that is a very good one.
I didn't want that, but okay.
So you gotta draw a card.
And it's going to be a monster there as well. Yes. No, guardian, sorry.
So 2 money and an arrowhead.
Yeah.
The arrowheads have been kind of hard to get, but you already have an arrowhead, so you can possibly do that.
But I was planning to use the arrowhead for some other things, but now I have to think differently.
So my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend another jewel.
Yep.
To move up here. I'm gonna grab a dude. I'm gonna grab this.
Grab a dude.
Which makes I can transform money into arrowheads.
Oh, yeah. That sounded like a wise plan. I am then... I have to switch, what do you call it, tactics. Switch tactics. I'm going to use... I'm just going to go up there, I think.
Okay, with a jewel and a tablet.
And I get the tablet back.
Awesome.
And I get a compass.
My turn.
Yep.
I am then going to spend a money.
Yes.
To get an arrow, but I'm going to use the arrow and
a head.
2 money.
Yes.
To get a pallet to take this.
I need to get money in some kind of way. How do I do that? That is the question, folks.
That's the big question.
I can do it that way.
I'm doing it that way. I'm not a good usage of 2 jewels, but when you have jewels, you can't make lemonade.
I want to spend a tablet to draw a card and get a coin.
That is very good.
So it's you.
Now you have everything you need for that. I usually have many cards and I'm in the same position where I'm going to say pause very early, which is probably a sign I'm winning. So I am just going to use...
What do you have on your hand? A fear card?
Yeah. I'm going to use this guardian to exile this fear.
Good.
And then I think I'm going to pause. Because there's nothing costing 2 of these and 2 tablets not going to get me anywhere. So that's the end of my turn.
Is that like a quote? 2 tablets are not going to get you anywhere.
Said the man. It is 3.
Okay. I can do that. I can absolutely do that.
But I won't do that.
I can. In fact, no, I can't. I have to remember.
Do you remember?
I really want that Guardians Ocarina, but then I remember that all the cards that I used to get it, I need to actually use to travel with the dude afterwards.
You can't travel.
Huh?
You can't travel anymore. You're used to dudes.
Yeah, but that one...
Oh yeah, you can return one. That's true.
Yes,
I forgot.
but then I need more cards to actually travel with them again. So I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to use these two with this. See, I get a, what do you call it, a discount. And I'm taking the coconut flask.
Okay.
Coconut flask, and I get
two
money, and then I want
use some of
two
this.
more money, I think.
Wow. Very, very good.
A lot of money.
So I'm basically not bought... I bought 2 cards the first round, and then I haven't bought... I bought one the first round, one second round, I think. I haven't bought anything else. So...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so little.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not saying it's bad.
But it is probably because I'm not winning.
Is it me?
Because I said pass.
You said pass. So I'm going to use one more of these.
It's not enough.
And go up here for almost for free.
Oh yeah, because
that
card, yeah.
I discounted the jewel. Oh, I get a compass.
Compass.
And then I can do the... No, I want to do the Guardian.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That is what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use it.
Nope.
I want to turn it over to show that I have the points.
You still get the points, even though you don't use them, you get the 5 points.
So if I want some more cards, I have to buy them now. It's one
That is
over
how
there.
it works. If you buy them next round, you're not going to get them next round.
That is true. So that...
You don't draw them then.
What does the
Theodolite. Theodolite.
That was a hard...
Yeah, you get a coin and then you get a compass for each of your dudes who have already placed. So it's not very good last round.
Yeah, it's kind of okay.
It's okay. Yeah, of course you can use the compass to buy the dudes. The
But is it better than the things that I've already got is the question.
I don't know.
But I can't do that much with coins like... Otherwise... Okay, I want to buy that, actually.
3 coins.
3 coins.
You want to do something else?
No, that means I'm done. Oh, no.
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna exile these cards. Oh, can you push it up? And we're at the last round already.
And now it kind of hopefully makes a little sense because buying items the last round isn't very helpful because you can't use them.
But the artifacts are helpful. Yeah. If you have a good drawing strategy, you can get
them.
Yeah,
that is true.
And then we're ready for the last round already. Oh, I forgot to shuffle my cards.
And I have to get the clock of time.
Is there any other type of clock? Like the clock of
starting.
The clock of time. I'm gonna shuffle up these cards and hopefully I'm shuffling something good to the top.
Pop to the top.
Let's see, I'm probably gonna get 6 fear.
That's about right.
6 of 5. And
I don't have any more fear in my deck.
I'm so sure now that these 2 cards are gonna be my 2 bot cards.
Yeah, of course.
Then my whole game is over.
Then you kind of have to use the... then you have to use your idols to draw more cards. Or buy a... There's ways to get around this. I'm not saying that...
It is, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just not very happy about it.
I'm not saying that it's bad to draw them. I'm just saying that...
Okay, my turn? No, your turn. I just wanted to get this over. No, I didn't mean I wanted to get into the round because...
Into the round!
Into the round! No, that's the wrong song.
That is not right at all. Okay, so I want to... Maybe I should just start with that.
I'm gonna say the same joke again. You want to? Pass.
No.
It wasn't fun the first time.
No, I don't want to do that. So maybe I want to just start with that.
With that. Best at all the games. I'm just here to edit the videos and be sitting here at the side.
Yeah. Great song. Really good.
I'm just trying to fill time.
I am going to use my treasure chest to get a...
You have to pay a...
Yes, I most definitely do.
Haha.
And
you
draw a card.
And my turn?
Yes, that was definitely not worth it.
Oh, but I had to spend 2 points to draw a card, which is very bad. Or I could go there. Is that
There's lots of ways to go.
That sounded very sad.
Lots of ways to go.
But I don't want to do that.
I definitely did the wrong thing.
Oh no, because of that. Yeah.
Definitely should have done something else.
Because if I do that, and now comes to this last round as we talked about, that you have to time everything in your head. So no, because I can do that and this. Now this. So I can spend this. No, I can't. I spend that.
I want to do that. I have a clear idea what
I
want to do.
I'm gonna draw a card with this. Sadly, I'm gonna spend 2 points drawing this card. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna explore the last place. So I'm gonna spend 6. And so 1 aeroplane from here, and this. I need to go over here, and I can upgrade 1 thing. That means I can upgrade my tablet to a arrowhead.
Yep.
And I get these 6 points.
And you get a good place.
A guardian. Oh, I get 2 of these and 2 of these.
But then you're ready for the guardian, right? Because he's definitely needing arrowheads, and he is.
But a coin.
You get a fear as well.
I get a fear. Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yes. Oh, I can do that. I've totally forgotten.
So
sweet. Okay, so it's me.
It's you.
I am going to use my chronometer as the boat. I'm just taking it with me.
So you're not using the chronometer. I'm trying to explain this. You're doing visit a site.
Yes. So I'm going over there.
A tablet and a jewel.
Thank you.
And then it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I would need to do that. So these over that, but I have another one of these. We both were like, I'm gonna spend a arrowhead and a tablet to move up here. I can upgrade 1 thing. Do I want to do that?
I'm not drawing the things that I want to draw.
Tell me what you draw, what you really draw now. I'm like grasping at straws.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, so what do I wanna? I just have 3. I have 3 cards. Okay, so I want to use one of these.
Oh, I want to get the compass.
Oh yeah, get yourself a compass. I'm using one of this, one of this, and one of this.
Yes.
To move up there, and then I'm drawing 2 cards.
Oh yeah, 2 cards. That's very awesome.
Very
one for this bonus and 1 for this. So this is really cool because the points are. It's better to move with this if you want to get the points, but the bonuses are better with the book. So it's a balancing.
Yeah, I was too slow with getting my book up.
Yeah.
And then the bonuses aren't worth that much because I can only use this like once or twice per round, depending if I upgrade him.
I don't want to upgrade that. That was like kind of my whole thing.
Oh, okay. So you take it back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
So because or else I couldn't do both. Go up here and take this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go up here and grab another compass.
Wait, you didn't know what this was when you upgraded?
Oh yeah, I did, of course. It was my last action. No, I want my compass. It was my last action to go up here.
Okay, then I'm with you.
So it's your turn. Like before I got this, I didn't think I could move at all.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
The viewers will say that I didn't cheat.
I won't believe them.
I don't believe the video, it's fake news.
Yes, it's very fake. So I want an arrowhead in some kind of way. How do I buy an arrowhead? How to buy an arrowhead? A book. No. I need to keep my tablet as well.
I'm still ending up not getting the same amount of points that you are usually getting. I don't really see how you're getting those points.
A mystery.
Just by being very good. So what are you doing?
I'm not sure.
You're simply not sure.
Yes, that is true. So I want to... Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I don't. Maybe I did and maybe I don't. I want to use... yes. I want to spend 2 compasses and a compass.
How do you have so many cards? Do you draw cards?
Yes, I've drawn 3 cards this turn so far. No,
How?
4 I have to have done.
That is very good. You drew 2 here.
Did I start with 6 cards? Like,
did you cheat?
Yeah, I'm asking myself that question.
How many cards do you have now? 4?
And 5. So I've done something.
Now, how many cards did you draw? 4 cards.
No, I've drawn 1, 2, 3. So I don't know how.
But don't you have a card that made you draw a card?
Yeah.
This one. So
Thank you.
Draw 4 cards.
Yes, that's right.
So you didn't
I was so afraid that I was cheating.
Because then we had to do it again. And
yeah.
I could win.
Okay, so I've paid 3 compasses now.
No, your turn is done. My turn.
No, it's not. And I'm using this as a jape.
So you're gonna move over here or here?
Yeah, I'm moving here.
Cool. It's very good.
I should have done this first, but darn it.
Okay.
Yes.
So you get a compass back.
Compass back. And I get a little place because you run away with all of the big ones. Oh, I get a lot of papyrus. No tablets. Papyrus.
And the guardian, yeah.
Yep. Oh, he needs another arrowhead.
It's like the arrowhead. They love our arrowheads on this island.
It makes sense. You need like weapons and not scripture to defeat animals, or I don't know.
I'm gonna read you this passage and you will fall asleep.
H.P. Lovecraft would absolutely agree with some of that.
I think so. This will net me another, and that will net me a card. I know what that card is. Will that card help me at all? It will help me kind of a little bit. So
it will help me kind of a little bit.
So yeah, I'm gonna do pay 2 to get the stone jar.
Yes.
And I'm gonna draw my last card. Actually, it's a very bad card to have right now, but it could be worse. So I could do that. Would that help me in any way? No, it won't. It might. No, it won't. No, it won't.
No, it won't. Won't.
Won't.
Huh.
Because there's no way I could have made that possible.
What do I need coins for even?
What do I need coins for even?
I need 2 arrowheads to do this. How do I get that? How in the world?
You could cheat.
Yes, but that is not my style. Because all of those things are really expensive to buy. That makes me sad. How do I get... I don't want to use 5 points to get 2 arrowheads because that is an option, but that is a bad option. Very, very bad option.
How would you use 5 points?
Boop.
Oh.
To get 2.
Oh, yeah.
That is very bad.
It's better if you get more than 5 points back and there's no other way to do it. It's, of course, better.
Yep. So I'm going to get a coin and 2 compasses.
It's very good. You have, obviously you have the better engine than me, which is a good thing in this game. So I am going to spend this. I can't draw a card, but I can place this down here and grab this, and I'm pretty sure that's the best I can do.
Yep.
No, it's not. It doesn't help me at all. Oh, I'm stupid.
You're not doing that?
No.
So he's going to not look at the holes in the wall.
Did it sound like I was going to do that? I was like, no. Does that help me
What
at
do I
all?
want to do?
That does help me a bit more. So I'm going to play it as 2 cars.
Cars? Oh, yeah, over there.
Isn't that the best I can do? Because there's no way for me to get to...
Oh, you have all of the arrowheads. Could we trade?
Yes. If you give me 60 points, you can get an arrowhead.
I don't have any points yet.
Ah! So you can't. Your turn.
How do I get arrowheads? How?
You can get it one here.
But I don't have any dudes. So
You can get here. And that's the only way.
No, thank you for the...
But just like there's no other way.
Okay, and I need that and that. Okay, so I want to...
My turn would have been so much better if I had cards in my deck.
Is that better? Then I have a lot of coins that I can use on nothing.
You can buy cards, which gives you points.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to...
okay, you're going to...
I'm going to spend him
Uh-huh.
and 3 compasses.
To get this?
Yes.
Oh, then you can upgrade.
Upgrade this to an
To what?
N arrowhead.
Yeah, you had to say the name or else you want to.
Yes, and 3 coins as well.
My turn?
Yes, it's you.
I'm just going to spend 2 arrowheads to get 2 points.
Big spender.
And I'm going to not be able to draw a card.
Yes.
Your turn.
So I want to... So it's basically like potato on those.
Skip, sip, potato.
Isn't it? Is that what I want to do?
So tell me what you want, what you really want. Just tell me
3.
what you want.
Okay, so I have enough. Up here for this and this and this.
Uh-huh. Oh, this. Boop.
Boom.
My turn.
Yep.
My last thing is going to be to draw this card, a coin, and arrowhead to kill this dude.
Kill the dude. Okay, so it's me. I am going to just use my sturdy boots to get 1 compass. And I'm going to use the compass and 1 coin. And 1...
Discount.
1 discount.
Go up here.
Yes.
And you get to choose one of these.
I totally
forgot. You can look at them because I'm not going to get there, obviously.
Oh, because no, but it's the same.
Same, but different.
Oh, can I look at this first before I chase? Thank you. Because
Why?
this should have been refilled.
No, it's cheating.
No, it's not. I don't need this. I take this. So yeah, I'm going to spin it. It doesn't really matter.
Nothing really matters.
Because I don't get any points.
So you're not upgrading it? Okay. I have this. I can't use this for anything because I don't have a coin. That's really annoying. 1 coin. Oh, I forgot to use this basically, but I didn't have any. What did I do this round? I don't remember. I don't think I did, but I don't have any money. There's no way I could spend 3 points to get 3 points, but that's really not helping. So I'm going to say pause.
Okay, so it's me.
I'm pausing first every time, which is a good sign.
I have to then use my...
But that's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm getting 1 arrowhead and using that and that and a plane I'm using.
To kill this?
Kill this.
Cool.
And I'm not going to use it because I'm going to then get less points.
Okay.
And it's still me.
Still boss.
I'm getting 1 coin and then I'm buying that for 2 coins.
And hopefully something for 2 comes up.
Yeah, no.
It didn't.
So I'm done.
So you're saying pause?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is the end of the game.
It is.
So I'm gonna grab a score sheet because this the score sheets aren't done yet. So I have it here in my file. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. So let's see. You have 23 and 0, so that's 23.
Yeah.
And I have 6. And then we didn't buy any of these, so I didn't get to show you that.
Yeah.
How much points do you have in idols? That's also these. So that's 7, 10, 13, 16, 19.
Yep.
I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I have 31.
Oh, nice.
How much do you have for Guardians? 15?
Yeah.
I have 25.
Yeah. You're actually doing pretty nice now. Maybe this is the time you win.
I have basically 0 points in cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 negatives. I have 5 and negative 2. So what do you have for?
I have 15, I think.
Oh wow, 15 for in positive.
Yeah, because I don't have any fair in my deck.
You're no fair.
No fair.
So 15 and then no fair.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do this and add the 3.
And resources aren't worth anything in the end of the game, so you have to like spend it wisely and try to just squeeze out the last points that you can get. I feel like this was actually my weakest round of the game yet. I don't know why. Maybe I spent all my good strategies on the last round I played. I don't know. I feel like I had some cheap cards that took too much space, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tsuno has usually scored, you scored like 70 something the first time, and you scored like 80 something, almost 90, which is a very high score. And I scored 61 the first time, 62 the second time, 63 the third time, and 74 the fourth time. So none of us did as best as we have done. In second place, shockingly enough, is me!
Really?
Yeah, with 65 points. And you are then...
Really? 65?
Yes.
So 61, 62, 63, 75, 64.
No, 74, 65.
Yeah, that is...
So better than you tried to cut it up. And you have 72.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's the nearest I've been. It's the closest I've been.
But this is my worst score.
No, yeah, I think it is. I think you got
because
like 74
my
or something
74 was my
time.
worst score.
So that
I still won. Haha.
You did. So you are undefeated in this game.
Yeah,
I tried now to go for like a heavy strategy. I think if I were able to get a couple more cards, I could have won because with this strategy, but because I had so few cards, it was hard to do because there isn't enough points to get for these. So that is Lost Ruins of Arnak. Let's talk about this game. First of all, I want to say we usually start with artwork and components, even though these aren't finished components. I just say, and we said this many times when we play this game, almost every single time, this artwork is amazing.
I really like it. It's so thin.
Like it, I love it. It's amazing. The details on the guardians, the different guardians. I think every single of these guardians are different. Every single card is different. All of the artwork is different. I just love it. This is hands down the best artwork on the game this year, I think.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
cool.
and also it's so different. Like it's not a typical I love Iron O'Toole. I love all of that, but this is get me to feel that adventure. It makes the theme really feel great.
It's absolutely the right artwork style for this type of game and this type of theme. I like the theme in this game. I think it's exciting, and I feel also like it's actually a monster because it gives me something negative, so I have to defeat it. This also makes kind of sense that you have to restart something and then write about it.
You have to find out where the ruins are to find the cavern. I like that. So this is even though the game is in many ways get resources and transform them into points in different ways, I feel like it's a very thematic game. I feel like it does the theme very well. And if you watch our channel, you know that we're not like, oh, theme is the top. But this, if you enjoy thematic Euros, I think this is going to be something you'll love.
I don't think this is more thematic than Alma Mater.
You don't?
Just laying it out there.
Okay, I do. I feel like this...
You can like this theme more than in Alma Mater, but I think it makes sense that you need books to get the students to your school. So
okay, but that's not the discussion. But
that is not the discussion. Sorry.
But no, it's fine. But I might think that I feel the theme here more, and that's an interesting point because of the theme. Because the theme of doing typical Euro stuff isn't something that makes me feel the theme. But here it's a different theme. It's exploring. It's kind of like that. You get it. Oh, I'm gonna go here and explore, and in that way, the randomness is kind of cool because you are like, oh, what is over here? Oh, well, I found this. Maybe it wasn't the thing I desperately needed, but it was something cool. So, but yeah, we're not gonna spend 2 hours to talk about the theme because we don't really care that much about theme. So the most important thing for us, as always, is the gameplay. So do you want to begin? What do you think about the gameplay of Lost Ruins of Arnak?
I tend to like this game better and better, mostly because I'm winning. No, I'm just kidding. I really like the... it's one of its main mechanisms is the deck building, but it feels like you're just building a little bit.
I bought 2 cards.
Yeah,
so
you
like
bought
for
2
me,
cards.
The main thing wasn't deck building. I bought 2
I
cards.
bought a lot. This is all of the cards I bought. That is huge. I really like that mechanism though, and I also like the difference between the artifacts and the items, and also I really like just the optimization puzzle, getting things at the right time, trying to then focusing on and making room for more places for people to put their dudes. What do you want to say? Say something.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you. That was what you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a lot of things I like here. I love the thing that done with deck building, because this doesn't feel like a deck building game. It doesn't feel like a worker placement game. It feels like a very great mix of those. So you have those elements, but for me, it doesn't really like it. A worker placement game isn't usually somewhere where I have 2 workers and I would like to have 16. Of course you would like to have more, but most games where I feel like, oh, this is a worker placement game, I can get more worker placement or more workers, not except for Kanban and the galleries and something like Lisboa, not Lisboa, but with Halasor's game where you have one dude. Is that a worker placement game? That's another discussion. But I feel like this is more of a hybrid of those 2 mechanisms, meshed together with many different interesting things. As you said, you like the difference with these. I like the fact that you have more and more artifacts and less items.
I agree.
I love this new take on the deck builder where they're different. The fact that these you get to play when you buy them, and then you have to wait a bit to get them back. But these are going to go in the bottom of your deck. You don't have a discard pile. If you want to draw a card and you don't have cards in your deck, you can't draw a card because there isn't a discard pile that you shuffle. It's not that kind of deck builder. It's kind of like a micro deck builder, or you can go for you bought 3, 6, 9, 10 cards. I bought 2. And the other time I played, I bought 15 cards throughout the game, so you can play it very, very differently. And there's just so much stuff to enjoy here. There's just so much stuff. It's bottom line, this game is just very, very enjoyable and very, very fun. And a lot of it is actually because of the theme, because the artwork is very nice. I enjoy looking at the game, but also the decisions are very neat. The decisions are very nice. Trying to maximize the order that you do the actions to get that resource you need, so you can use it to get it back, to use it somewhere else, and then you can go to that place, open up a new place, get those things that you might need, and then move up here so you can get an assistant that can help you, and then you can the combos, the sequence of doing action after action after action, trying to optimize what you have is very neat. It's a very, very a lot of fun.
I agree.
Very a lot of fun.
Very a lot of fun. We talked in some lengths about randomness in this game before. First time I played the game, I felt like there was a lot of randomness because you're drawing a lot of cards. Sometimes there's come out a place that you're exploring, and it's the perfect things that you need. Or it's the perfect guardian on top of that place afterwards. And also with the cards that comes out, I feel that sometimes you're lucky or unlucky. But as I play this more and more, that doesn't feel like an issue to me anymore, because most of the things here you can use for something anyways. So okay, if I am a little unlucky, okay, then I can use 2 coins to then take me somewhere I need to go. I can take some negative points to get some resources to get me back on track, and the resources that I didn't need, I can use them later.
Okay, so if I'm gonna be completely harsh on the game, there is luck here, and it might win you the game. For example, now I would probably have 5-10 points less if I wasn't lucky to get the Guardians that match with what I got and what I had. Because I couldn't get it then, I would have more fair, I would have a worse deck, I would have to go back there, and I wouldn't be able to do that. So that would have changed up the game. And there is luck in getting the right card at the right time, and there is an unluck element of, especially now, I had 2 cards that were good, I shuffled them to the bottom of the deck, I only got the bad cards. Of course, I could have played a better deck. So that's one of the reasons, drawing cards is always good if you don't have too few cards, but drawing more cards is almost always better than almost everything else if you have cards to draw.
If you have good cards.
Yeah, but if you have, it's better to have all the cards in your hand even if it's these cards, than to not have these cards in your hand.
I don't feel like these are worth 3 coins that I get, you know, and I used a tablet to draw a card like later this round. That gave me a coin as well, so it's not always better, I feel like.
No, it depends on the card, but if you couldn't draw it, you wouldn't be able to get another card. So if you are unlucky drawing the cards, which you can be, then you will be stuck if you can't draw cards.
That is
and
true.
You will have a very bad round.
Yeah.
So I think that there is a lot of randomness here, and in most games it would be too much for me. But I don't feel it here because the game is just so fun. Even though I don't win, I have a lot of fun. Even though you will always win, I don't think I will ever be possible to win over you in this game. But it's just fun. It's fun to maximize. It's fun to do the things and try to be better. Like, for example, let's go back to that. If I didn't need to spend 2-3 points to draw the card I needed, it would be 3 points more I would have.
Absolutely.
And those are 3 points are a lot of points in a game where you get 60 to 80 points.
Yes.
Or 90 points if you're you. So that means that the luck is absolutely a factor here.
It is a factor.
I won't, but the fact is that you have won every single time you play.
Yeah.
Which also tells the story of probably
me being extremely lucky.
No, but probably you are playing better, which means that you can play better and win. It's not the luck of the draw. I don't feel the luck is choosing the winner. I don't feel like I feel like all my actions are meaningful. I feel like what I do, the timing is so important. But there is luck here. So if you are, I'm usually a big opposed to like this kind of luck in games, but here I don't mind it. It's just pure fun. I love it. One thing I want to talk about, is there anything you want to add?
No, I think that is it actually.
One thing that is
enjoy it very much.
Very, very good. I already said that all the cards are different, which makes it replayability very, very high. Also, there is another side of this board. We're not going to show it because it means that we have to take off everything on this.
Table.
But there is another side which is slightly different. The differences are that some of the travel costs down here are different. These are a bit more expensive, and these two are different as well. So these are the same, and the 6 around there are the same. And the research track is quite different actually. It has other costs, and also it takes a little more while before you get points with the magnifying glass. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, and then up to the max.
Yes.
And you get more points for the journal, and also the rewards are very different, and it feels kind of different that way. So that adds even more replayability to a game which I feel already has a lot of replayability. Even though there aren't like many paths to victory, there are like, you should probably do a bit of everything, but it really depends on what cards you get, what cards comes out. So it's a game where you can't really go into it saying, no, I'm going to go for this strategy. You can try. I wasn't really planning to go for a heavy exploring thing, but I got the aeroplane. I didn't really get many more cards. Like, okay, that's the thing I can do, so I had to optimize that for the best that I can do. So all in all, I really like this. This was one of the games. I also like it more and more the times we played it. I just think it's amazing.
Yeah, and going a little back to the different strategies, I think that is very different. I think it's not wise to just decide to ignore one part of the game completely.
No.
But you have to focus on what the other players does. We had one of the times we played, we had 2 players that didn't explore a single location. You did so much exploring, like right now.
I like that. Seems like.
And also you have to try to find combos like, oh, if I go up there, then I get this bonus. That gives me the resource I need to fight this creature, and also seeing the advantages in the cards available. So I don't feel like there's like, I know I'm going to do like exploring, like that kind of strategy, but for example, having a big deck or a small deck, just take an example.
I almost only did this now.
Yes, you did.
I was up here.
There, yeah.
So that is a lot of movement, and then I only did this. Last time we played, I moved all the way up here in the 4th round and then bought 3 of these.
Yes.
So that's like a main strategy, I feel like, going for heavy on this and light on this. Because I think it's bad to not go on here at all.
Yeah.
Because the fact is that you are gonna get more resources here than you need to fight
I don't think you get enough points to do this alone, or maybe then you have to be extremely efficient,
or play with people who don't get like 86 points.
Yes, but yeah, you get a lot of resources here, and you might as well just spend it on going on this track, and that nets you more compasses to explore as well.
Absolutely. So are you ready for final thoughts?
Yeah, I am.
You can begin.
I really like this game. I'm surprised by how much I like it, actually. I think it's a very good blend of solid mechanisms that works great together. So I'm going to rate this an 8. I love this.
I think this is an amazing medium weight game. I think this has, if you need people to have theme, it's here. It's a cool Indiana Jones, King Kong kind of theme, which is really, really cool. The gameplay is smooth. The game, I love micro turns. It's a very great thing because there's not so much downtime. Of course, there's going to be some AP and thinking because of the timing element, but there is so much to like here. And if you don't mind luck, as I do, and I don't mind it here, so if you don't mind a bit of luck, you're gonna love this game. If you saw anything here that seemed like, if you like deck building, if you like building your own strategy by buying cards, if you like placing workers, if you like some risk and reward, you are gonna love this game. And that's basically my final thoughts about if you will like it, but I really like this game. I'm also gonna give it an 8. This is an amazing game. I hope this is gonna do so well for CG.
Yeah.
This is a great game.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
That's the end of the playthrough and review. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.